What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and enjoy some Canadian memes. It is time once again to take a look at some funny pictures with text on them all about Canada. And you never quite know what you're gonna get with the Canadian memes, but that is all part of the fun. So let's take a look here, starting with Canadians 90% of the time are a moose with a big funny hat on, apparently. Canadians during hockey. Yes, exactly. Is this true? Canadians, do you find this to be true? 90% of the time, you're just carefree, wholesome, smiling moose with hats on, or at least that's how you feel. And the rest of the time, you're during hockey, you're raising up your hockey stick in what looks like a flaming hellscape. Screaming bloody murder because you're just that passionate about hockey. I admire it. Although I find it also a little bit scary. It's not anger. Well, I'm sure sometimes it's a little bit of anger when it comes to sports and whatnot, but it's passion. Holding up your hockey stick, flaming in the background. Very good. Wow. What is this? When you're Canadian. This is a keyboard. Some of the keys have like marks, like they've been worn in. Okay, I think I get it. SRYO. Canadians use these keys the most. Sorry. Oh my god, I figured it out. It took a second there. Yes. This is what your keyboard looks like when you're Canadian. Got it. Because you're just hitting SORRY. You're just hitting those keys over and over and over again because you're Canadian, typing out your emails. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm sorry about, but sorry. I'm sorry I wrote this email. Okay, kind of a silly joke, but I'm just proud that I understood it. Canadian ghosts be like, excuse me, but boo. Okay. These memes are good today. These are kind of cracking me up. I don't know if everyone finds them this funny, but Canadians, you're so polite. Now I go into my meme analysis. Canadians, you're so polite that the ghosts are polite. Excuse me, but boo. That's good. What a cute looking ghost as well. Never seen a Canadian ghost before. Very good. What is this? Russian road rage is attempted murder. Canadian road rage doing people a favor? What is... Oh, this is a video. This is a video. These memes are getting really advanced. Technological... Okay, let's play the video. Canadian road rage doing people a favor. Okay. He's cleaning This is Canadian road rage. Cleaning their car? Really? Has anyone actually ever done this in Canada? I mean, this looks like real dash cam footage. I have to say, this would be so unusual here in America. If someone was sweeping the back of my car, even to be nice, I would be like really worried. I'd be like scared. I'd be like, what do you do? Get away from my car. What are you doing with that brush? And it's like, in Canada, they're just trying to help. Because, they couldn't see out the back of their car. This person's doing a nice thing, but this would just be so unheard of here in America. Does that say something about Americans? I don't know. That if you did this, I think they would get out of their car and be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, get away from me. Even if you're trying to do a nice... This is Canadian... That's American road rage. Canadian road rage is just doing a favor, cleaning off the window. That's nice. Canadians normally say oops and sorry. Canadians in war are apparently C-3PO in Star Wars with a lightsaber. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of kicking your butt. I mean, I watched a video a while ago about Canadians during times of war. They're scary. Like this isn't even a joke, this meme. I've heard about this. Normally Canadians, innocent, polite. Oh, oops, sorry about that, But during war, you get out your lightsaber and kick butt. And that's not an exaggeration. What is this meme? Is this even a meme? This is like a graphic. It's like a chart. It's the United States. It says how Canadians view the United States. How Canadians view the USA. The USA is broken up like this. In the upper left, you have just Seattle, nothing else. The middle part is what the heck is this? But that's Nebraska. How do you know about Nebraska? You don't know anything about Central America there, except Nebraska? Wouldn't Canadians know like a lot of the northern states though? Then on the upper right, Canadians know Ohio and New York. But that's not New York. That's not New York. That's Pennsylvania. It's not even labeled correctly. I would imagine Canadians have a tough time naming all the states. I mean, us Americans have a tough enough time. The bottom right, it's Alabama. All of that is Alabama. That's Florida. New Orleans. That's all New Orleans, yes. Not Louisiana. That's Texas. Everyone knows Texas for some reason. Hawaii, Alaska, California. Hot. That's the U.S. according to Canada. Okay. No one. Robbers in Canada. Robbers in Canada. Good morning, everyone. Would you be so kind as to give me all your money? Canadian robbery right here. It's Arthur. I don't know how many of you out there saw Arthur. What is Arthur again? Is he an anteater or what is he? He's very innocent. Just like a robber in Canada. Okay. Starting to sweat at -40. I'm in danger. This is like a Simpsons reference. Simpsons meme. Starting to sweat. This is if Canadians are sweating at -40, that's like Celsius, right? -40. Are you even alive at -40? Maybe that's why you're in danger. No. I don't think that's the joke, though. The joke is that Canadians are sweating at -40, because -40 is too hot for Canadians, because, I don't know. I don't know what living in Canada does to your genetics, but apparently you can survive and even sweat in the cold. That's crazy. I assume this is a memonic exaggeration, if that's a word. There you go. Mexican standoff. Right, when you both got your guns pointed at each other. Canadian standoff is when you're at the door and you're both trying to say, go ahead. Oh, no, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead right now. I wonder how aggressive the Canadian standoff can actually get. Or better yet, how often this actually happens in real life. Because every now and then, this can happen in the United States even. If you come across the rare, overly polite American, which do exist, and you're both like, go ahead. But it ends pretty quickly, and unfortunately, both Americans start going, and then we just hit each other, bump into each other, and then we're like, this is awkward, and it's just a thing. Canadians just end up standing there all day, not willing to concede, which says something about Canadians. Something nice, I think. Canadian cyclist rode 101 kilometers in 7 hours to draw a moose on a map of downtown Toronto. Why is there a Star Wars reference? He's too Canadian to be left alive. A lot of Star Wars references here today. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. This is impressive. If this is real, a Canadian cyclist, he drove around Toronto in such a path that it drew a moose from the bird's eye view on a map. That's very Canadian, maybe too Canadian, maybe too Canadian to be left alive, maybe true. We might have found the most Canadian cyclist in the world. But I have to admire the art, the passion, the skill in actually doing this. That's pretty cool. If this is real, that's pretty cool. A single snowflake hits the ground. Literally everyone. Chaos! Fire! Traffic, everyone is stuck. Yes. Yes, this is literally what it's like in America. One snowflake on the ground and it's chaos. Everyone loses their mind. Is this some sort of joke I'm too Canadian to understand? Maybe this would be difficult for Canadians to relate to or understand because it's like one snowflake hits the ground and the world is ending? Like, what's the what? Well, the joke is that this is true. Well, it's somewhat true. It is true that when it starts snowing in America, it's chaos. We don't know what to do. We're terrible. I've lived in some states where snow is a little more common. So I at least have that experience that I can. So I know some, like, driving in the snow and like trying not to let your tires spin and get stuck and using your momentum to keep going, like over ice and slush so you don't get stuck and some things like that and stuff you do with your brakes to not slip. But for most Americans, and when I go out in the wintertime, it's chaos. People are going very, 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 very slow and getting stuck because they're coming to a complete stop. And Americans don't have winter tires. I know a lot of Canadians, I think, get winter tires, from what I understand. That is not a thing in America. Like, you can't even find them here, hardly. So we just have our regular tires in the snow, which makes it, infinitely worse. So we just stay inside during the winter. That's the real answer. School gets canceled, work gets canceled, our civilization comes to a standstill. Canada, I think Canadians are a lot better because out of necessity, the winter is longer and harsher, and you gotta be good at it. The life has to go on. Here, life almost ends. Okay, what is this? Is a big meme right here. Let's see if we can break this down. Panel by panel, starting in the upper left. Nothing good ever came from Canada. Then to the right is Brendan Fraser. Oh, is he Canadian? I also have to acknowledge this is a good SpongeBob meme. I was born right in the perfect time period to appreciate a good SpongeBob meme. Then going down, we have Rush. Oh, okay. So Patrick is saying nothing good ever came from Canada. And SpongeBob is talking about all the good things in Canada. Brendan Fraser, Rush. A lot of Americans don't even know much about Rush, especially I think the younger generation. But I know they were and continue to be huge in Canada. Maple syrup, yes, iconic, Canadian. What do you call like something that's very Canadian? In America, you call it like that's classic Americana. Can you say that's classic Canadiana? Like, what's maple syrup? That's classic Canadianness, I guess. Jim Carrey, oh yeah. Manners. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is Canadian? I always forget that. I thought he's like, isn't he from Hawaii? Or maybe part Hawaiian? And Canadian. Huh. Very cool, though. Yes. Nothing good ever came from Canada. What a joke. It's time to take over the world. Unless now is a... Okay, I can get through this. It's time to take over the world. Unless now is a bad time, we can reschedule. Why is Canada trying to take over the world? What's going on here? This would literally be a war poster if Canada was taking over the planet, which I hope that you don't do, and that you don't have giant evil moose carry that out for you, like this sign. It's time to take over the world. No, Canada. Unless now's bad time, we can reschedule. Very, very polite, very considerate. And finally, this says, the description says, as a Canadian, I accept no other spelling than colorize. Oh, colorize spelled wrong. Not spelled wrong, spelled Canadian. You have a U. Canadians have a U in color. I forget about this. So Canadians only accept this spelling of colorize. Fine, okay. It's American English and British English combined to create colorize. How do you... Right. Can colorize be spelled with an S instead of a Z? Huh. I almost want to look this up. Okay, this is what you get. Yeah, colorize. We do spell it with a Z. Can you spell it with an S? No. I didn't know how we spell colorize. We do spell it with a C-O-L-O-R. None of this U stuff. Okay, with that being said, with that being put to rest and our little detective work done, we can finally bring this to an end. I really enjoyed the Canadian memes here today. They are very funny today, I have to say. And as always, they seem to teach me very interesting, sort of unique things about Canada and Canadian culture which I really quite enjoy. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these Canadian memes here today. That'd be funny to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture and learning things about Canada, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.